Hey everybody, what's up? Gorphobe back here, your friendly neighborhood compulsive collector. Back here for episode 2 of my Compulsive Collector Multiple Dipping. Something I've come up with here a little lately. First episode was Dawn of the Dead. Now I figure I'll do The Exorcist. As you can see, Reagan is here, and I've got 5 different copies of it. Something I'm going to be doing probably about the next 24 weeks, so somewhere next 5 or 6 months I'm going to be doing these. Of course, pickups and stuff like that too. Different little things. I also have, as far as the compulsive collector thing goes, I'm going to have probably a thing with media books and just a few different things, just a few different ideas, a few different things that I want to have some fun with. So, all right, let's start with The Exorcist. Start by saying everybody has their own opinion about The Exorcist. Younger people, if they see it now, they say, what was so scary about it? Why did everybody freak out? Why were people throwing up, in the theaters? Why were people fainting? I'm saying from my experience, I was born in 1973, the year that it was made. When I seen it at 5 or 6 years old in 78 or 1979, somewhere around there, it scarred me. It is one of the main memories that I have from my young childhood, and the very first memory I have as far as horror goes. It still freaks me out in certain situations, in certain environments, and if things are just right time of the night. I'm not ashamed to admit it. There's 3 different versions of The Exorcist. There's the original theatrical. And there's the one that they started out by calling the one you haven't seen yet, and it turned into the version you've never seen. And then there's the one they come out with after that, which is the director's cut. The director's cut is not the version you've never seen. It's not the same thing. The version you've never seen has a couple of parts with flashes of the Pazuzu statue and stuff like that. Like when she gets back from the doctor, talking to the doctor, and she goes up to shut the window in Reagan's room. When she first comes in, there's a flash of the Pazuzu, and then when she leaves the room again, the statue appears on the wall again. That's not in the director's cut. That's mainly the biggest difference between the two. All right, so let me get on with my dip here. This came out in 2000, and had the spider walk and the impressions of Pazuzu and some extended and stuff like that. Just a basic DVD. I keep this around because this is the only way that you can see it as far as I know. This is a director's cut that I ended up with. Got it real cheap, paid like $1/4 for it. So you know how I am with dipping. I'm kind of, sorry about the glare, I'm kind of, I don't know, well, I'm compulsive about it. This is a steelbook I got a really good price off the guy on, I think it's Facebook, a Facebook seller. And this, of course, has got this extended director's cut. Pretty good pictures there in the back. That makes for a full picture. And then first really nice one I got was this media book. It's been through it. I've had it for several years since it very first came out. I do believe this is my first ever media book. That side is the extended director's cut. This side, of course, is the theatrical release. And then you got nice pictures here. There. Basic stuff that media books got. It's one of the few actual media books that were made in the U.S. that I have. Most of the ones I have are German. I think they do so much better job of it than we do, than the United States does. You don't put the love behind it. This is Linda Blair. You got a lot of stuff going on here. Just Blatty. If I can get a hold of these pages. You got all kinds of different stuff going on here with this media book. I'm a fan. I like it. And then you got, which is probably, besides the Film Arena version, the one that I would just kill to have the Film Arena version. It's beautiful. But other than that, this is the full version. This is the best version you can get. It's got the Friedkin connection. Nice little book here where he discusses it. Discusses the making of it and how it came apart, or how it came together, and then kind of apart, sort of. Of course, I explained that a little bit into the lead up to the video. Soundtrack and all that different kind of stuff. Of course, if you watch, I know I have time to get into all that stuff. Maybe I will another time. But if you watch some of the documentaries that are like on right here, like this version right here, the difference between this one and this media book is it has one extra documentary on it. It's on the bonus disc. It's called Talk of the Devil. Other than that, this disc, well, and this disc are the same disc that's in the media book. But yeah, while I'm at it, let's talk about the rest of the franchise. I do not have The Exorcist 2. I will not have The Exorcist 2. I have never had The Exorcist 2. And I do not have Dominion. I do have, somehow, for some reason, I think it's because I like the exorcism scenes, or the one exorcism scene is Exorcist the Beginning. That, and it does have a pretty decent cast. Just not a very good show. Not terrible, but not very good. And then, in my opinion, one is almost just as good as the original is The Exorcist 3. Here's the original DVD version of it. It's tired. I think this copy belonged to my mom. Then you got, of course, the Screen Factory version. Original artwork there. This is a really nice version. It's the first one to have the director's cut on it. The director's version with the extra scenes. And then, in my opinion, the very best version of The Exorcist 3 it's around is the Arrow version. And of course, the reversible there too. I think this looks the best. If you don't know the difference between the theatrical and the director's cut, the director's cut, it has all the exorcism scenes cut out of it. It's more of a murder mystery. And spoiler, when he goes to shoot him in the head the first time, instead of Pazuzu, the demon, throwing Kinderman against the wall, George C. Scott, he kills him and it ends it. But anyway, that's my dip of The Exorcist. Not quite as thorough as some of the other ones will be, but it's more of a passion thing. I wanted to do something on The Exorcist for a while. I just haven't had the chance. So now I have. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please like it because it helps me out a lot. And I will see you next time. And don't forget that I am agoraphobe, and you absolutely never have been and never will be. Thank you. Bye.